Okay, let's do our homework. The first one and the monomial, binomial, and trinomial. And for this one, the first one is there are two terms. So this is binomial. And the second one, and this is just only one term. And so this is monomial. And the third one is 1, 2, 3. There are three, so it's trinomial because there are two sides to state the degree of each monomial. And for the degree, it's for the variables. So this one is only 1. And this one is 3, this one is 1, so totally 4. And this is 0. This one is 2, 2, it's totally 4. It's 1, 2, 3, so totally 6. And number 3, and state whether or not the following are polynomial expressions. If they are not polynomial expression, explain why, okay? And the first one, yes. The second one, no, because the exponent should not be negative. And C and D, no, because this one, if we rewrite is x negative 3, so it's negative exponent, so this is no. For E, yes. And F is no, because this one is not a positive integers, so this is not. So number 4, and the variables, there's only one variable, and terms is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 terms. The name is polynomial, and the degree is 4 because here. And the second one, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 variables and 3 terms. So this is trinomial, and the degree is 2. So it's this one, so it's 1 plus 1. And for the number 3, the variable is 0 and term is 1. So this is mono, and degree is 0 because the x 0 equals to 1. So this is y 0. And for the last one, there are 3 variables and the terms 2. This is bio. The degree is, because this is 3 plus 1 plus 5 is totally 9. So leading coefficient, the constant terms, and degree. The first, let's find the degree. The degree is 4. Is the highest. The highest we can find the leading coefficient is 1. And then the constant is 13. And for number 2, the degree is 3. So this is 3. And then the leading coefficient is the coefficient for the highest degree. So it's 0.2. And then the constant term is negative 0.5. And then next one, so the degree is 6. And leading coefficients, this is negative. But this is minus, but this is leading coefficient negative 1. And then the constant term is square root 5. And the next one, the degree is 2. And then for the leading coefficient is pi, and the constant term is negative 7. And the last one is degree 2 is negative 1/10, and the constant term is 0. Okay, and number 6, and I want to a trinomial, and the degree is 2, so we can write like, so this is degree 2 next. 1 plus 30, so it's 1, 2, 3, 3 terms. And next one, binomial, and the 4 variables, and with a constant 6, so we can write 6 first. And then we need 4 variables, so it's A, B, C, D is okay. And the monomial, and degree is 3, and the 2 variables, so, and negative numerical, so negative we can negative 2, and then 2 variables x, y, and degree is 3, so x squared, so this is 3. Monomial, and with a degree is 10, so which means is you can write it, this means constant term, so you can write any integers or numbers there. And number 7, okay. So arrange the following in descending power, okay? So the first one is 2, and then is power 2, and then power 1, and then plus 5, and the power of 3, and the power of 2, and the power of 1, power 0, and power of 6, and power of 3, and then power of 1, and power, okay. And number 8, this is ascending. So the first one is constant term, and then power of 2, and then power of 3, and then negative 1, 1, and then power of 2, power of 3, power of 4, power of 5, and then 0, power of 1, power of 3. Okay, and number 9, and the A, negative 54 is a polynomial, yes, and this is monomial. And B, the degree is 9, so this is wrong. The degree is 6. And number C, the numerical coefficient is 6. No, is 6 over 5. And the polynomial may have 1,000 terms. Yes, you can have like 1,000 or infinity terms, so it's polynomial. And the E, so this is why is binomial is wrong, because A we rewrite is A to the -3 to the power of -3, so this is not a polynomial. The degree of a polynomial 0 is 0. Yes. And G, the polynomial, this one is written in ascending power. This is descending power, okay? So this is wrong. And the last one, and the polynomial and are equivalent, yes. Okay, let's simplify this one. And the first we should find the like terms and the P and the P. So it's for P and the Q is -10Q. And for B and the like terms, x squared, so -11x squared, and then 1x, so it's 7x. And the next one is xx and the constant term, and xx and is 2x, and the constant term is +15. And for D is A, and A is A, and A squared, so it's -3a squared, and then A cubed, so it's 0. So it's this one. And for E and X, -4x. And for Y, so it's 11y, and Z is 8z, and then the constant term -6. And then for 14, we can open the bracket and then combine the like terms, so it's 2a, and then -16b, and then -c. And for 3 is, and then constant terms, 12, and a, -5a, and then a squared, so this is +3a squared. And for C, and the first one is square, so we can find is -3x squared. And for the x, so it's +3, and then for the last constant term is -3. And then for last one, and remember this is negative, so it's -5a, and the plus negative times negative is positive. So, and then it's -a, and then -4. And for E, F is 12x squared plus 5x, and G is next to -12. And then for 15, and subtract, so it's subtract bracket, then we open the bracket, we get the like term, so this one is 3x squared, -3x, and then minus. For B, first we can find the sum of these two parts, so it's from this one, so we use 1, subtract the result we just got, and then open the bracket. You can find a triangle, the parameter is 6m plus n and one side and the other side. Then we just use the parameter minus these two sides, and we can get the length of the third side. And for the next one, and we need to bring the value in, and then, okay, so this is today's homework.